we're making breakfast. We're still on breakfast series, and today we're making samosas. So if you sing this live session for the first time, we always have live sessions as randomly as possible. Okay, we'll be having Leo get out. We'll be having no. We'll be having live sessions for breakfast and majorly in the evening, and we do a little bit of everything. So today we are making samosas. We have already made the wraps, so I'm just going to be making the filling and the entire process, the final process. So come, karibu customer. Meow. Yes, Leo. Hi everyone. Hi everybody. Thank you so much for joining my live session. We're making samosas. Samosas are, I think you've seen them. They are like mandazis, but they have meat filling, like meat pie, but then triangle, and they have meat filling in them. Most of the time, we deep fry them, but you can also air fry them according to what you'd like. And my name is Mawa, and I'm so glad you guys are here. So these are my ingredients. My meat is cooking. I already made the wraps. Yeah. How is your day? How is everything? We're having a class later today. I'm also making a reel that will have the final proper results. Thank you so much for joining. Please, when you join the live, please like. So I'll just keep on stirring the meat so that I won't have like huge chunks and lumps when I'm making the samosas. It's really something nice. I am having a breakfast series, and this is just one of the many recipes we're going to be having in this series. We'll have today we'll be having samosa, we'll have arrowroot, we'll have all kind of meals and recipes and things you can have for breakfast. Yeah, that's what's up. Where are you watching me from? The good thing with samosas, you can actually make them and then preserve them in the freezer or the fridge, and then you can just be deep frying them when you're cooking them. This is coming on nicely. I want to show you how it's looking like. I'm really committed to making sure I have as many recipes for you guys as possible. This is behind the scenes of shooting a reel. Yes, Leo? Yes? You want to add a small amount of salt because I have more seasoning that I'll be adding in here. So just some tiny bits of salt and cooking oil. Then you let this brown up, golden up all the way. If you get lean minced meat, even better, because with lean minced meat you don't need to add a lot of oil, and the fat really elevates the taste of your samosas. Leo. So you continue stirring until it's golden. It starts goldening up. Ensure you don't have lumps with your minced meat, because that will mean that your samosas will be a bit lumpy on the inside. So ensure that you kill all the lumps and have as fine minced meat as possible. You also need to build a lot of flavor in here so that your samosas will be tasty. Remember, your wraps do not have any flavor. Where? No. Hi Rimuru. Hi Rimuru. This is coming very well. This is turning out very well. This is samosas. Ooh. It has started to golden up, and the meat is a bit grainy as well, which is a good thing. Just look at that. That became really hot. I had to change it. You need your samosas to be less, your filling to be less moist, as dry as possible, but full of flavor. Remember, full of flavor. So we already added salt, some paprika, some bouillon, some roiko, some cubes, some bouillon. We're so used to calling this roiko. Some wet and dry spice. This will make our meat very flavorful. Some coriander. Cumin would be a very amazing choice right now. Beef masala, just tiny little bit. Excuse me. spice. Some soy sauce, dark soy sauce, just a few drops, 2, 3, some 3 drops of dark soy sauce. I'm also going to add in some oyster sauce and some more cooking oil, that everything cooks very well. Some few drops of oyster sauce. This will also help your samosas to be full of flavor. Remember, we're building the flavor for your samosas from the filling. Keep on stirring. At this point, you can lower your heat so that they don't burn. So you keep on stirring, keep on stirring. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining today's live. We're going to be making samosa filling. Samosa is just some sort of mandazi, mahamri, but you have it loaded. Actually, the best description is it's like meat pie. When you bake your meat pie, but you deep fry your samosas, and they are triangular in shape. They are triangular in shape. You also don't need a lot of process to make your samosa pockets, because you need it to be a translucent kind of sheet. Let me show you. So you need it to be something of this sort. You see, this is a bit heavy though. So you need it to be this kind of a sheet, and then you wrap it up that way. Then you add in your filling, then close it up. This is what we call samosa. So these are ready, and this is what you're making as the filling today. So keep on stirring. You can add some little amount of water if you don't want it to be like super dry, especially because you've not added all the other vegetables that you're going to add in here. Thank you so much for joining. Please remember to like the live so that any other time we're having a new recipe, you'll be notified, and then you can come spend a few minutes of learning with me. These recipes are quite interesting. It's something you can do with your kids. It's something you can do for fun. It also helps you to change the monotony of having bread literally every time for breakfast. It's a good choice for breakfast. You can have it as a snack. You can have it for lunch. It's just something that is full of protein compared to just having bread, because you have meat. And yeah, it's something that you can literally try at home. So let's continue. I don't know if you can see clearly. There we go. Spring onion and green onion, red onion, some garlic, some carrots, stir. Starting to look colorful. Keep on stirring. Our filling is gradually coming into shape. You don't need your vegetables to cook all through. You need that flavor and tenderness. But you also need to make sure that especially your onion and garlic are properly cooked and incorporated in the filling. At this point, you can add a little amount of water so that the goodness at the bottom can be incorporated into your filling. Yes, Leo. Yvonne. Amelala. Ukiosha hizi vyombo uwe excessively careful. Royco Choosy Mix Powder. This will help to thicken your meat and also add some more flavor. It will help get rid of all that moisture inside that is watery and also have the meat juicy when we have it. Remember, we don't want to have like an extra dry feeling. We also don't want to, I want it to have that kind of sticky texture. This is what you are looking for. Dania. This is ready. We're now going to make our samosa glue and begin to add our filling into our samosa pockets. At this point, you can taste your filling to just make sure that it's the flavor you are going for. Here is some for you. This is exactly how I want it to taste. Just look at that. You can have this with pasta, you can have it with spaghetti, pasta, macaroni. You can have it in samosa filling, you can have it with rice, you can have it as it is, you can have it with chapati, with naan. Literally so many things you can do with this. You can also add it into your spring rolls. This is perfect filling for any kind of pastries. Well, that is done. Cover it up. So the next thing we're going to be making is the samosa glue. Samosa glue is used to wrap, to help join the wrap, or rather cover the wrap. So these are my wraps. They are ready. Here. I just need to make, you see, you can make them as translucent as possible. These are quite thick. So let's make the glue. So our glue is basically flour that has been mixed in a bowl with some small amount of water so that you have some sticky consistency. Can you see? Here. So some small amount of flour. And some amount of water. You don't need any seasoning here. Mix everything. This is actually the simplest part of making samosas. Hey Ma, thank you very much for the like. Thank you for the likes. Please, when you join the live, like and follow me. This is how the consistency is. You just need the glue. You just need the sticky component of the flour so that it can help your filling should be cooling as well. As you mix this up. I feel like it's ready. I want to add some small amount of flour so that it's a bit more sticky. Yeah, kind of like the dough you used to make crepes, but unseasoned. Remember, this is just dough, wheat flour and water. Cooking is a very beautiful love language. You get satisfied by just watching people enjoy your food. It is also an art. I keep on saying that you can add any kind of seasoning you have, what suits your, yeah, now this is better. So you can add any kind of seasoning, you can add anything to your cooking just to make sure that it comes out with some touch of you. I am really enjoying making these recipes with you guys. Growing up, my mom used to make most of our meals from scratch. I learned how to make mahamri, mandazi, and for the longest time I thought that it is like a huge process for us to make samosas. You know, it looks so complicated because it has so many components you have to like make and put together. So not that she didn't know how to make them, huge process. We also enjoyed viazi karai from her. We also enjoyed lemon jam, which is amazing. I am telling you, lemon jam is one of the best things you can actually make from home when it's lemon season. Also mango jam, and there's a juice she used to make, passion juice. And so when I had my own family, that is now, I just decided to have all these recipes and actually document them so that you guys can also enjoy them. These are really nice activities. I honestly can't wait for my son to be all grown and now we can make all this with him. So this is ready and my filling has cooled up enough. I can now start wrapping my samosas. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining my live. My name is Mawa. I am a mom of one, very amazing boy. And well, cooking is my love language, so I do a lot of that in here. So this is the next step. We're just going to be adding our filling to our wraps. This is one of the toughest and messiest process now. So step number one, take your wrap, fold it this way, then close it up. So you fold it in a manner that you'll have more. Oh my God, what the hell are you doing? Wewe jamani leo. Babe! Yvonne? Yvonne? Jesus, Jesus, I want you. I say you, I want you. I Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you. Jesus, you. Hiyo jamani. Get out. Go. Can you go? Go. Jesus, oh, happy to I say you are holy, you are pure. Just wrap it, and then you have this. You can preserve the wraps, you can preserve the samosas that are already filled. You see, this is kind of satisfying actually. Jesus, oh, I love you. Jesus, I love you. Jesus, you are holy, you are beautiful. Jesus, I love you. I love you. I say you are holy, you are beautiful. I love you. I love you. Jesus, you are holy, you are beautiful. Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you. And I say you are holy, you are beautiful. I love you. I love you. Jesus, you are holy, you are beautiful. Jesus, you are holy, you are beautiful. My God, I Jesus, I love you. Jesus, you are Leo. What is wrong with you? No God can and I say you are holy, you are beautiful. Jesus, I'm holy. Jesus, I'm holy. I'm holy, you are purity. Jesus, I'm you are holy, Jesus, we toka toka kabisa, toka. Good morning. It's good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. Jesus, you are holy. Io poi non manca vedi? Non ti mangio mai. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Till next time. Please try this recipe. If you've just joined, the whole recipe is here, detailed, raw, and unfiltered. So thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you. See you guys on the next one.